Hey guys, Jay here with Word of Advice TV, and in this video I would like to show you 4 oven or range features that most people don't even know exist. Number 1. Some people have an oven that has a steam clean feature and they have no idea what it is or that it's even there, even though they have a steam clean button right on their oven control. If you look at the bottom panel inside of the oven, you will see that the panel has a cavity in the middle of it that you can pour water into. So this is actually meant for water. So you pour some water in here, close the door, and then you hit steam clean, and the oven cleans using steam. It's actually pretty effective and does a pretty good job. Feature number 2. There are people that hate beeping sounds, and most ovens or ranges, they do make a bunch of beeping sounds as you click any of the buttons. If you're somebody that is annoyed by that, most ovens have a feature where you can turn that sound off. So on this particular Frigidaire model, you just click Start Time and hold it for 6 seconds until you hear a beep, and that turns the sound off. So now if we go to bake again, as you can see, no more beeping. And if you want to undo that, you just hit the Start Time button again, hold it for 6 seconds, and that will turn the sound back on. And the next 2 features, this model of an oven does not have, but I've been on plenty of service calls where people accidentally turned these features on and then they couldn't turn them off. So we're going to cover them as well. Feature number 3 is a lockout. Some ovens will have a lock button on the control board, and if you refer to the owner's manual, it'll show you what that button is. This right here is a Frigidaire Model B, and as you can see in the manual, it says that this one only applies to models A and C. So mine actually does not have that. But if your range does have a lock feature, for example, if you have models A or C, it says here that if you press off and hold it for 3 seconds, lock will appear. And none of the buttons will work, and the oven door will close. The door lock will engage. Some people do that accidentally, and then they get really frustrated because they don't know what happened. Lock appears on the control board on the display and they can't do anything. If you're ever in a situation where you're not sure how you locked it, refer to your owner's manual or try to look it up online, or perhaps there's a YouTube video out there on the topic to see how to disengage or what button you need to press to disengage that lock. And feature number 4 that almost all ranges have, but this one doesn't. I was pretty surprised. I looked through the whole manual, but this one does not have this, and that is Sabbath Mode. Almost all ranges will have an option to put it into a Sabbath mode. And once again, sometimes people accidentally do that and they don't know what happened. When people accidentally put their oven into Sabbath mode, all the controls are disabled and only the bake works. So the surface elements don't work and the broil element doesn't work as well, and many of the buttons on the control stop working. And if they did that accidentally, they think their oven is broken and they call for a repairman. Oftentimes the control board will display 5AB. It almost looks like a little error code, but that's actually an S. So it's SAB, SAB, which stands for Sabbath Mode. On other Frigidaire models, you have to press Set Clock and Bake Time together at the same time for a couple of seconds, and that will get you into Sabbath Mode. Some ovens have Bake and Broil. You press them both together, and that will get you into it. Some of them you press the 2 arrow keys and hold them, and that puts you into Sabbath mode. Different models, different brands will have different key combinations to get you in there, but it is possible to trigger them accidentally. Out of all the range service calls that I've went to, the most popular model that has this problem is a Maytag. So if you have a Maytag, chances are you might have bumped into that, and that's because for them, the set clock button is the one that triggers Sabbath mode. So if you press set clock and hold it for a little bit too long, that will turn on the Sabbath mode. And 5AB, or SAB, pops out, and people think they broke their oven, and they call me. So once again, if you accidentally do this, refer to your owner's manual, or if you don't have it, try to look it up online. And those were the 4 features that I wanted to go over, and I hope that inspires you to review the owner's manual whenever you get any new appliances to discover some cool features that you didn't even know existed. If you know of any other interesting range features that I did not cover, please let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to mash that like button, and I'll see you next time. And if you're still here and not in the comment section below, Check out the work of this professional Photoshop guy. He does really good work, but you have to be really specific when you submit an order, otherwise you might get something like this.